Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is the mean, median, and mode of ungrouped data. So, para sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood ng ating first video, is kindly panoorin nyo na siya para alam nyo kung paano natin nahanap yung mean, median, and mode ng isang ungrouped data. Okay? So, let's start. So, we have 3 examples. Hahanapin natin yung mean, median, and mode ng each of the following sets of data. Okay? So, for our first 2 examples, sasagutan natin siya. And then yung third example, iiwanan ko siya para sagutan nyo. And let's see kung naintindihan nyo na ba yung ating topic or the measures of central tendency, kung paano natin nahanapin yung ating mean, median, and mode. Okay, so let's start. So, we have this first sets of data and we need to find the mean, median, and mode. First, we will find the mean. Okay? Ulitin lang natin, to find the mean, meron lang tayong formula susundin, which is the summation of all the values. So, sulat natin siya. You have your x bar. X bar yung pag-denote sa mean. And then, ang ating formula is just the summation of x divided by n. Okay? Ang ating summation of x is just the total sum of all the values. Okay? So, in that case, we have 35 plus 54 plus 58 plus 61 plus 97. Okay? Divided by yung n. And yung n natin is just the number of data na meron tayo. So, in this case, meron tayong 5. 5 data. So, ang n natin is 5. So, ayan, we have yung ating summation of x. So, sisimplify natin siya. So, i-add lang natin lahat ng value sa ating numerator. So, we have 305. Then, copy lang natin divided by 5. So, simplifying this, we have 305 divided by 5. So, this is 61. So, ito na yung ating mean. Okay? So, sulat natin siya dito. So, we have here the x bar or the mean. Tatandaan nyo yung ating symbol na yan, which is 61. Ayan. So, burahin lang natin to. And then, next, to find the median, okay, ulitin natin, para mahanap yung median, i-arrange lang natin yung values natin from increasing to decreasing. Or rather, in an increasing or decreasing order. So, any of the two, kung pataas or pababa siya. Pero ako, sabi ko sa earlier sa video natin, all about the measures of central tendency, mas prefer kung increasing na lang. Pero, both naman gumagana. Okay? So, first, ang pinakamababa sa value natin is 35. Followed by 54. And then 58. 61, and then 97. And as you can see, yung ating set naman is increasing order na rin siya. Pero ako nire-rate ko na lang din siya. Okay? Na-arrange natin siya in an increasing or decreasing order. Hanapin lang natin yung central value or yung pinakagitnang value. Okay? So, ang technique ko ulit is kino-cross out ko yung both ends palagi. And then, kung ano yung matitirang value sa gitna, that's the median. Okay? So, cancel natin yung 35 and 97, then cancel natin yung 54 and 61. Ang natira na lang yung 58. So, ayan na yung ating median. Okay? So, ang median natin ay denoted by x tilde. Okay? Ganyan siya. Yan yung denotion niya. Tatandaan niyo yan, ha? So, we have 58. Okay? And then, finally, for our mode, which is denoted as x hat, to find the mode, ang gagawin lang natin is, i-examine natin yung set of data natin, and then, i-determine natin kung anong value yung pinaka nag-a-appear ng maraming beses, or yung merong greatest frequency, kung tawagin. And, if you look closely sa ating set of data, lahat ng value natin, once lang siya nag-a-appear. Okay? So, in this case, wala tayong mode dahil walang mas maraming beses na nag-appear. Okay? So, lagay lang natin is none. Okay? Ayan, yung x bar natin, rather, the x hat pala, dahil ang x bar is the mean, ang x hat natin is none. Wala tayong mode. Okay? Maliwanag ba yan? Okay? Proceed tayo sa ating second example. We have this set of data, and first, we will find or we will compute for the mean of this set of ungrouped data. So, the formula for the mean or the x bar is the summation of x divided by n. And then, yung summation of x uli, is i-add lang natin lahat ng values na meron tayo. Which is 26 plus 32 plus 12 plus 18 plus 11 plus 18 plus 21 plus 12 and then plus 27 and then divided by n or the total number of data or the values na meron tayo. So bilangin natin, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So meron tayong 9. So ang ating n is equals to 9. So ayan. So simplifying yung ating numerator, kapag inad natin yan, we have 177 divided by 9. Okay? And then, kapag sinimplify natin yan, kapag dinivide natin siya, 177 divided by 9, ang makukuha natin is 19.66666 and so on. So, we have 19.67. Okay? So, ito na yung ating mean or yung ating x bar. Okay? So, burahin ko lang to. Then, lagay natin dito, x bar is equals to 19.67. Ayan. And then, next, hanapin naman natin yung median ng ating set of data. Ang gagawin lang natin uli is arrange in increasing order. Okay? So, i-arrange natin siya. Ang pinakamababang value natin is 11. So, we have 11 followed by itong dalawang 12. 12 and then 12. And then, next is itong dalawang 18. And then, 21. Followed by 21 is 26. And then, 27. And lastly, 32. Okay? So, to check kung lahat ba na-include natin, pwede naman nating bilangin lang uli yung nasulat natin. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yun, lahat naman na-include natin. And then, gagamitin ulit natin yung technique natin, which is ika-cancel out natin yung both end. And then, yung matitira sa gitna, that is the median. So, cancel natin yung 11 and 32. Cancel natin yung 12 and 27. Cancel natin yung 12 uli, and then 26. Then, cancel natin yung 18 and 21. So, finally, itong natira is 18. So, that is our median. And median, again, is denoted by x tilde. Okay? So, our x tilde is 18. Ayan. And then, ngayon, finally, to find the mode, which is denoted by x hat, i-examine closely lang natin yung ating set of data. Okay? Meron bang nag-appear dyan ng mas marami kumpara sa iba? Or let's just say more than once nag-appear yung value. So, meron tayong 12. Dalawang beses siya nag-appear. And at the same time, we have 18 na dalawang beses din nag-appear. And then, the rest, once na lang siya. So, ngayon, ang ating x hat, okay, diniscuss ko to sa video natin, all about measures of central tendency of ungrouped data. In this case, hindi tayo mamimili lang. kung ano yung mas mataas, ano yung mas mababa, ang pagbabasihan natin is the frequency. Since both values, yung 12 and 18, nag-appear sila ng twice, edi, both silang mode natin. Okay, hindi tayo mamimili lang. Both naman sila parehas na twice nag-appear, edi, dalawa silang mode natin. So, for our mode, we have 12 and 18. Okay? In this regard, uulitin ko lang, meron tayong terminology na tinatawag sa ganito kapag meron tayong dalawang mode sa isang set of given data, which is ang tawag sa kanya is bimodal. Okay? Maliwanag ba yan? And lastly, for our third example, as I said earlier, is kindly answer this, okay? So, kindly find the mean, median, and mode of this set of given data, and then comment down your answer in our chat box. And then, let's see kung naintindihan nyo na ba talaga kung paano natin nahanap yung mean, median, and mode ng set of this data. Okay? Kung medyo nalilito pa kayo kung paano hanapin yun, pwede nyong balikan yung video na ito mula umpisa para mas maintindihan nyo kung paano ba kinukuha yung tatlong measures of central tendency natin. Okay? So, yun lamang for our video for today, and I hope may natutunan kayo, and maraming salamat sa panonood.